Wow. A new poll has been conducted again, revealing the most preferred presidential aspirant in Nigeria, and this has cut across most of the regions. Okay, this is what Nigerians are saying by the new polls being conducted, who they will prefer. All things being equal, if this is how things will be, there'll be transparency in terms of, people getting who they really bargained for, who they voted for. If this would translate into reality, all things being done equally and in order, this may be the resultant effect of what the elections might turn out to be. However, polls being conducted is mostly done on the grounds of those who can vote, those who have reached out, those who can do this or another, people who could potentially stand for what is true, those who could access internet facilities. Let's get all the details. Recent polls that was conducted revealed the most preferred presidential aspirant in Nigeria as at today. According to a news that was published by the Daily Nigerians this evening, it was reported that the vice president of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osibanjo, is the most preferred presidential candidate of Nigerians to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari in the forthcoming 2023 elections. Information was given, made it known that Intellectual Forum on Politics and Governance, IFRNG, last week carried out a nationwide survey on the aspirants who have declared their interest to contest for the presidency in this coming election. And when the results came out, a lot of Nigerians voted for Professor Yemi Osibanjo as the candidate against other candidates. In the statement that was signed by the deputy chairman of the group, Professor Nasiru Yakasi, the organizing secretary, Professor Yahaya Baba, and members representing Southeast, Professor Ike Ogbonna, it was made known that Professor Yemi Osibanjo was placed beside the former Lagos State Governor and national leader of APC, Chief Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, former Kano State Governor Rabiu Kwankwaso, and the former Vice President of the country, Atiku Abubakar. But the VP emerged as the winner, that is Professor Yemi Osibanjo. It was made known that although some other prominent politicians had since declared their intention to contest for the presidency come 2023 elections, but the group stated that Osibanjo, Tinubu, Kwankwaso, Atiku were selected on the basis of politics and politicians who are mostly likely to make a bid for the presidency at the time the survey was designed. Many Nigerians took part in this very said online polls, which has been sparking up a lot of reactions in terms of who will become Nigerians president, as many feels. So, this is some of the things that are going on. These are some of the things, that are happening right now. And so, my wonderful people, this is what is happening. This is what is going on. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised, that people's preference may not be reflected when the election finally takes place. They're telling you today that they've carried out an online poll, yes, and if you go by that poll, you may be derailed. Go out and vote for the candidate of your choice. Don't sit back there and tell them that he has won online. That is not reality. That is called mirage. It's not a true reflection of what the elections may be. We know Nigeria. You see white and they tell you it is not. It is actually black. And you will be wondering, I thought this was white. This was what I was taught in school, that it was white. How come all of a sudden it's black? My dear, welcome to a place where you can get what you think it is. It may not be what it is. So don't let anybody deceive you. Don't get it twisted. because you will just deceive yourself, with yourself, by yourself, for yourself. Only you will just be deceiving yourself. And so the best thing is that if you have not gotten your PVC and you need to get it, please make arrangement for that. If you, whatever you know you can do, okay, to make sure that you're eligible to vote and that your vote counts, please do it. Please, I beg your pardon, do it. Because when the result will come, it will shock most people. The person you never thought, they will tell you that's the person that won. And you will not be there to say, no, but I cast my vote. They will say, how many votes do you have? So this is the time we all have to put together and to be able to stand with what we believe. We can't stand for everything and stand for nothing. You know, if you want to stand for something, you need to stand for it. If they say, you know, this guy, this person has done this, has done that, this person won, this person did not win. Don't take it hook, line, and sinker. You may make a big mistake. Go out and vote. Ensure that your vote counts. Do all you can, humanly speaking, possible, to ensure that you get what you want, what you envisage for, and not what you thought. Okay, please. This is very serious. It's very, very serious. Otherwise, we may end up being we may end up being frustrated, which I believe none of us want, because you felt so strongly that such an individual should have gotten the position, such an individual deserves it, such an individual was qualified, but the polls, when the election results are called, may be saying a different thing altogether. If you don't want to be shocked in that regard, the best thing to do is to ensure that you stand for your vote, by your vote, make sure it's not stolen. That's the only way you can truly ascertain to who really deserves it. Other than that, you may be making a real serious difference altogether. You may not be making that difference the way you would thought it will be. So the time to really arise and make a real decision in terms of who becomes our leader, it's now. It's now, because there are so many indications that are saying to us that elections result is determined by them. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.